Good morning.
Okay.
My hair is okay?
Yeah, everything okay.
Good.
I begin with the commercial.
Start with the commercial first, and then he will give you a hint. But your body can watch. Good morning. Welcome back to the Panzer Group of Companies booth. We are at booth L1 and L2, and today we have a special friend here, a special Surinamese friend. He has a Surinamese heritage. He's Guyanese, but we are really impressed with him, and also he is one of the persons that has encouraged us the past few days. Mr. Steen, how are you today?
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome in Van Guyana. I'll say to the people of Suriname, Republic van Suriname, Wate met who, and lots of greetings to you from Georgetown, Guyana, where there is never a dull moment.
Well, we're happy to be here.
Thank you. Perhaps I can talk about my roots in Suriname.
Of course.
My grandfather had the distinct pleasure of working in the early days with the establishment of the world-renowned Wageningen Rice Polder project in Suriname, and this would have been in the 50s.
Correct.
By what my great-grandfather's brother migrated to Suriname, and that family in Suriname, who were my distant cousins, are the Palat Singh family, who were the owners of Coast Traders and the Parsons Group. As you know, the Palat Singh, they don't need much introduction. They've built some of your best bridges.
Correct.
They're partners with Balasnei Dam.
Correct.
I'm extremely happy to see Suriname playing such an important role in terms of cross-border collaboration, cross-border trade and investment. And rather than reinvent the wheel, it is extremely imperative that both Guyana and Suriname find common ground to collaborate and to work together to the mutual benefit of the two countries. In the past, Guyana and Suriname, as you know, were one.
Yes.
You were under the colonial administration of the Dutch, the Kingdom, Koninkrijk de Nederland.
Yes.
And you had a common governor, Admiral Sturms van Greefswalder.
Correct.
So the two countries have always had a link.
Exactly.
Bridging the Corentyne River should have been done 50 years ago.
Yes.
I have walked around the many booths and I'm supremely impressed by the quality, the layout, and the attitude of all the exhibitors here from Suriname. I found everyone here extremely friendly, welcoming. I think Guyana can learn a lot from Suriname, especially the fact you've been in the oil and gas business from the 80s.
Yes.
You have a lot of experience at Stasoli, at Panza. I must ask myself, how in heaven's name you got that huge piece of equipment up here?
They call that craftsmanship.
Yes, and I met Mr. Byrne, I met Donovan, I met your good self,
Yes.
your wife. You've got a very dedicated team, and I can say unequivocally and unapologetically, Marino, that at the end of the day, it's people that matters.
Correct.
Human capital.
Correct.
And I look forward to seeing you come into Guyana in an ultra-aggressive way, because time and tide waits for no man.
Exactly.
And tomorrow begins today.
Exactly.
And I look forward to collaborating with you in any small way I can. And I also see my good friend, Jules Fernandez,
Yes.
who's over
You
there.
can join us as well.
Yes, and
Not a problem.
you're
Yeah.
in a great he's from
Yeah.
India. But Jules Fernandez business,
Yes.
they've done a great job, and
Yes.
I look forward to being invited to your country and to eat some great nasi goreng, bandung pedas, bami, the whole 9 yards.
Sounds like you know the whole place.
Well, they once said if you stood long enough with me, sat long enough with me, you were likely to meet God.
Correct. Well, I'm really grateful for you supporting us and encouraging us. And I hereby welcome you to Suriname
Thank you.
and also to visit the Panza Group of Companies.
Thank you.
In which we can continue our discussions
Absolutely.
and look where we can get some form of a business relationship,
Absolutely.
but also a friendly relationship.
That's the
in
most
which
important.
We can build a relationship
Yeah, the
with each other.
friendliness. When is your birthday?
My birthday is the 24th of September.
My mother is the 28th.
Oh,
And
she
my
must be
father-in-law was the 24th.
She must be sweet.
26th.
sweet. She must be sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
And
She's
yours?
July 4th.
July 4th.
I'm born the same day as
Yes,
Jules
indeed.
Fernandez.
Okay, okay.
But I don't have Jules money.
But we will get there.
Yes,
We will get there.
absolutely.
And indeed, I must say, while I was driving from Nikeri
Yes.
to Soldring to Georgetown, the feeling I had, these two countries should emerge,
Absolutely.
should merge.
I like to see political
should
union.
unite.
I like to see
These two countries
political
should unite because while I was coming, I was thinking about the United Guyanas,
So in Suriname.
Suriname,
Yeah, it's a good
Guyana,
idea.
French Guyana,
Yeah.
in which both countries look. I went this morning to buy
Yes,
my flag
fine.
because I had this flag. I brought it with me.
Yes.
But it
Now you
wasn't
got the
fit.
right flag.
It wasn't fitting. We have both flags.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
tell you, it's not only having the flag, it's having the right friend. Like
Exactly.
Mike said.
Exactly. And that's why we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
All the best.
You got it? Stop. Thanks.
So welcome again at the Panza Group of Companies booth. I am here with a friend of mine who I've met today. But why I'm saying he's my friend, the connection we felt from the very beginning, from the very start. Rex, oh, aviation specialist, aviation pioneer. But I will give him the chance to introduce himself.
I'm Rex Hamza, here at our Oil and Gas Business Summit. And by virtue of maybe inspiration, I was walking and saw this Surinamese company, Pansa, that I never really saw before while I was in Suriname. So I inquired about Pansa, what they do. I saw these nice pictorial um, drawings here, and I get to find out that Mr. Pansa, the owner, CEO, is also here. And I said, well, good opportunity to meet with him. And we talk about engineering and about ASME, ASTM, ISO, and all the various regulatory engineering issues. And I'm inspired. I'm happy to know that Suriname, next door to my country, has such a business that is ASME approved.
Yes, thank you for that, Rex. Well, I am also really happy to meet you today, and I'm grateful because of the fact that we are here in Guyana, not only just to sell products or services, we are here with a mission and a vision. And that's our mission and vision is that we are here to bring added value towards the Guyanese human resource, towards the Guyanese natural resources, products, and services. Anyhow, we are here for sustainability beyond oil and gas. And while I was here yesterday, I have saw a young man with his son. Um, I think he must be around 35, and he was in a wheelchair. But it, when I saw him, it moved me because I saw something which which triggered me to approach them, to reach out to them. So I started. I welcomed them in our booth, and I asked them what they are looking for, if they have information of our company. I started talking to the young man, to the father, and the father explained to me what his vision is for his son. The son also explained to me what his vision is. So the vision of the father is that he wants his son to become an engineer, and his son wants to become a pilot. So, without knowing the business of aviation, I told them, well, my thoughts are that your son can become an aviation engineer, and also with that, he has the opportunity to become a pilot. And he can be both of them, in which when he retires, or maybe later he wants to do something else, he can still be part of the aviation business, but as an engineer. And they were really happy with the information. And I, 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 I wanted to inspire them, so I spoke it out. I spoke it out and I told them, well, what you're looking for, you will get it, and it will happen. And not even 24 hours later, you are here, an aviation specialist who I can link with them. And this is what we mean with beyond oil and gas. This is what we mean with added value. What do you think about this?
This, this is very inspirational for you to meet someone who wanted to be in aviation yesterday and then meeting me today who can help to facilitate that young man getting into the school of engineering has to be more than just a human coincidence. It has to be more than a human coincidence. And what I am really interested and so admirable that you have that kind of compassion that it went beyond what you're here to do, basically to sell a product. It went beyond that yesterday. And you saw the human side of being God's child, a servant of God. And therefore, you, you extended your heart through your arms, through your lips and your speech to a party that may have been dejected, don't know where to go, don't know what to do, and you listen, and there is your support. Now you support them, I support you, and that young man can one day achieve his dreams. Oil and gas, on the other hand, as it brings us here today, is oil and gas. But what can it do for more than just the financial aspect? Two countries integrating, sharing their resources, human resources, which is the most important part of any business. Human resources. Suriname and Guyana working together, strengthening each other where they are weak, and so we grow together as one unit. With your expertise over there in this kind of work, we share it with someone over in Guyana. With what we have over here, we share it with Suriname, and we work together, not to bring each other down, but to lift each other up. And we grow together as two brothers, or two sisters, whatever you want to call it, Suriname and Guyana, and we become one strong oil producing countries. Yes, correct. And soon enough, French Guyana may become also part of it because they have some amount of resources there in oil and gas. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to share my little experiences, and I'm happy to share more than what is here today because I'm still strong physically, mentally, I'm still competent in whatever I do. And it's always my blessing to share. My knowledge is free. I've said that before. My knowledge is free. My time may cost money. But I share my knowledge freely with everybody. So thank you for this little exposure to your company and to be able to be a part of that young man's future.
Likewise, Rex. And I must say, sometimes people talk about what is your secret to success. It's not a secret what we have. What we do is we work with the elder ones. We have a combination of the young generation and the elder generation who has the experience and the knowledge, in which the young generation, they are young, fresh, they have new ideas, and we combine that. So we are happy and welcoming the fact that you retired, but you're still available to share your knowledge. It's not typical. This is a gift. This is a blessing that with your track record and with hard work so many years behind you, you still make yourself available to serve the community. You need to applaud. It's an applaud.
I feel good about it.
So I think we will connect. Not I think, we will connect and make this happen and bring the added value together. I would like to thank you for your time, for your visit, and
thank you too.
I need to give Sean. Mag ik een giveaway for 1 second? Yes. Yes, so I'm really happy. we would like to give you a reminder of visiting us. A little something for you,
Okay, thank you.
some inspiration. Yes. So
We'll keep in touch.
be safe and we keep in touch. We'll be here. So if you want to see us again, just come in. In a short while, we have a demonstration of our agriculture, our food processing machines, which is also beyond oil and gas, is added value. And you can see what we see, we do, you know. So I will also like to invite you to see that.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'll
thank
just
you very
take
much.
a step around and
Yes.
when you get started, I'll come.
Okay. Yes,
All
thank
right.
you.
Inmiddels een begrip in Suriname. Reeds meer dan 40 jaar bedienen wij de mijnbouw, olie- en gassectoren door het leveren van hoogkwaliteit diensten en producten. 2 jaar geleden hebben wij onze vleugels uitgeslagen naar andere industrieën en richten wij ons ook op het bedienen van startende en kleine ondernemers die willen uitgroeien naar grote ondernemingen. Dit doen wij door onder andere in de voedselverwerking en horecasectoren talloze verwerkingsmachines te fabriceren en of assembleren en ter verkoop of verhuur aan te bieden. Verschillende soorten vegetable cutting machines, slice machines, raw material washing machines, seed separators, crushers, pulpfilters, sealing en packing machines en nog veel meer zijn te verkrijgen die gefabriceerd zijn bij Pansa Machine Shop NV en haar partners. Wilt u meer informatie over de mogelijkheden? Maak dan contact met Pansa Machine Shop NV.
So you have the farmer, he produces pineapple, and maybe you have the middleman that buys the pineapple from the farmer because the farmer doesn't have time to go and sell the pineapple. But the middleman now, or maybe even the farmer, can invest in a machine like this. You put them in the bag, you put them in a sieve, and you put it in the machine. You can put up to 4 kilos of product in these bags. You just close it, and now we're going to press. this machine can extract the juice out of it, I always tell the client, what you put in, you will get out. It doesn't make juice, it extracts the juice. So let's hope that this is a very delicious pineapple. So this is how it works. It presses the fruit up and squeezes the juice out. So now you bring it back down. And then you arrange it a little bit. Yeah, so there's a little more juice in it. So I'll give it one more squeeze. That's all, folks. Okay, give me another pineapple. Wat kan ik op je even? Mag ik even? Nee, ja. So while we're doing that, I'm going to call Mr. Moreno Panza. Where did he go? Oh, Mr. Moreno Panza. He is the CEO of the Panza Group of Companies. Of course we're going to drink. Let me introduce to Mr. Panza first. He's the CEO of the company. Nee, nee. Okay, I need some assistance. Sean, could you please the cups for our guests? Okay, I haven't tasted yet, but it looks sweet. It does. It looks sweet. Mr. Panza. Oh, let me see it. Doesn't it look good? Pure juice. No, not yet. Laat me een paar mensen even geven. Jullie mogen niet. Jullie mogen niet. All right. Big white roll met de bezig dat je moet van nog een ananas. Nee, twee ananas snel. Wil ze met je delen?
Er is altijd een tweede ronde. Hè?
Where is Mrs. Panza? Oh.
We'll have more in the second round.
You will get the best, the last, save the best for last, we always say, right?
If iedereen gaat.
So,
For those who didn't.
I'm going to get you in a second. Seconds are always best.
Second round.
Just a second. All right. No. Hoor even.
pineapple in the press. So far we have pressed two, and actually if it's from the same crop it will have the same taste. So if everybody gets some juice, we'll bring out the toast and we will have this demonstration of our hydraulic press that produces fresh juice. We'll have that done for today.
All right. Can we all raise our cups? Can we raise our cups? Oh, there's
You'll
some
have
empty
to-
cups already. There's some empty cups already.
Yes. Yes.
All right. But
Yes.
we'll toast anyway. Let's toast. Let's toast on sustainability. Let's toast on added value of products. Long-term sustainability. Let's toast on innovation because this is innovation. And let's toast on sustainability beyond oil and gas. Drink up, everyone.
Yes. Finally, they brought the toast, and they are enjoying. They're enjoying the
How is
fresh,
Guyana pineapple?
fresh pineapple juice.
Because we were going to bring Surinamese pineapples, but we said no. No, Guyana pineapple. Okay, why are we here? Eventually, because our shop is in Suriname, of course, but eventually we want to set up a shop in Guyana as well. So please keep following us. If you want my business card, you can take my business card. If you have any affinity with agriculture, please come to me. Let's talk about it. If you have any interest in one of these machines, training, come and talk to me or check us on our website and let's see what we can do together. That's why we're here. All right. So much of you are taking what happens to the pineapple. This is what happens to the pineapple. Maak je van die bakken? Wat zijn die bakken? Eentje uit de mandel.
Donovan Waterberg is going to demonstrate what
Okay, get ready for what
happens with the residue.
Can you please clean the pineapple up?
He's also announcing to the public that the watermelon is coming up, so people will line up.
This is what happens to the pineapple.
It's been all dried up.
This is what happens to the pineapple, everyone. So what do you do with this? Someone said compost. You can compost. That's good. I don't know what you guys do. If you know this in Guyana, but in Suriname, we make pineapple
sweets.
I'm sorry because usually when I do a demonstration like this, I freeze the pineapple. I freeze it or I put it in a cooler with ice, and then you get cold juice. But I didn't get a chance to set up the whole. You're not home. You're not at home. It's a bit. You have to improvise.
Je moet ze vragen om het stuk te houden. Het komt ook van miljoen.
For example, right now we're cleaning the machine. Usually we have a steamer to do that, but our steamer was at home. So, but we clean the machine with hot water. You steam it, and then you get all of the juices out. Because you don't want a mixture. You don't want to have to, you don't want to drink punch. We did pineapple. Now we're going to do the watermelon. So we don't want a mixture of it.
Actually, we have a great audience. I think everybody enjoyed the juice, and they are still around to see what will happen with the watermelon. Of course, the watermelon is a bigger fruit. It has been cut to pieces to fit the bag, and within some minutes we will demonstrate the pressing of the watermelon as well. Okay. Now we are demonstrating the watermelon. It has far more juice than the pineapple. So I think this will be a quick fill. You can see the quantity of juice that is now in the carafe, and it appears that the Guyanese fruits are very sweet. They have enough sugar.
Time to freeze it. I'm sorry, gonna give you time to freeze it. So bigger sa telefoon. Okay.
So beginnen met
Zullen we een rondje?
this.
All right. So let's see if the
So everybody is anxious. Everybody is reaching out his cup to get a sip of the watermelon juice. Hey, Donovan. Oh, sorry. So I think one good thing is there will be no toast in the second round. The toast has already been done. So everybody will sip up his juice. Uh, how do you like the juice?
Great.
Great. Is it like you've been told?
Yes.
naturally. Yes. We are getting some impressions, and I will ask this young lady, this nice lady. Okay. Okay. I will remember that. It's like sunshine in a cup, and the lady is lifted. She feels very healthy. And I think the tallest guy in the room, Mister, you are one of the tallest, I assume. So maybe you look at the juice from another height. How do you like the juice to
Yeah,
produce?
first of all, I'm impressed with the machine. I think this is such a good investment. I don't know the price fully, but I don't think you can go wrong with this machine. And the whole process, for instance, the pineapple, you can do so much more from it when it's finished.
Yes,
And the watermelon, you could get so much out of it too.
correct,
Yeah.
correct. Thank you.
So I
Yes,
will be checking with you guys because I would like to
you're welcome.
come too.
We would say that these machines are sold to the first who come. So please line up if you're interested.
Okay.
Okay. And this is Mr. Demerara Journey.
Yeah.
Yes, that is typical. We're not in Demerara, we are in Georgetown, but it doesn't. But we're still we're in Guyana.
We are at the mouth of the Demerara River.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's behind
Thank
our
you.
back there.
Thank you. You're giving me the right geographical location.
Right.
How do you like the juice?
Yes, I must say, firstly, I was invited yesterday to the presentation but left before it started, the demonstration. But now I realize what I missed yesterday.
Well, rest assured, you didn't miss it, because of you, since you were not here, we postponed it to today.
Okay.
So you didn't miss it. You were just in
Okay.
time.
Okay.
And
Yes, the juice is awesome. The pineapple, it is hard to believe it does not have sugar inside. No sugar was added into it. And the watermelon, yes, this is good.
Okay. Thank
This
you.
is very relieving.
Thank you. But be proud because it's a Guyana fruit.
Yes, and as well as right. I should be proud of our own, the fruits that is grown in our own country.
Yeah.
Yes, and I wish you all well, all your endeavors. Your product is very good.
Thank you very much.
Right.
And your name is
Louis Jordan,
Mr. Louis Jordan. Have a
fashion
blessed day.
accessory designer, founder, managing director of Demerara Journey.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you too.
So we will get some more impressions and some more images, some reactions, and of course, we can not only interview the men among us. So I will ask this lovely lady to tell us how she enjoyed the juices. First, if I may ask your name.
My name is Niebert Blair.
Welcome, Mr. Blair.
Thank
How
you.
did you enjoy the juice?
Very good. I like the juice. It was real good, natural fruit juice.
Okay. Thank you. Of course, what you put in it, you'll get out of it.
Yes.
And I think you can be, you're also from Guyana?
Yes, I'm from.
Okay, you can be proud of the fruit that we selected
Yes.
because they give enough juice.
Yes. I'm happy. Yes. Thank you.
audience? Is it okay to share your question?
Yes, yes.
So maybe you can repeat your question.
Yes. The question is, how soon should Guyana, or no, let me be specific, how soon should the government reinvest or diversify the oil and gas money into other sector? And then what are some of the key sector or area that they should be reinvesting, and especially, but how soon? Yes.
Well, I must say better yesterday than today, first of all. But before you start investing, you need to do assessment, the needs assessment. You need to assess, first of all, the human resource potential. And you do the assessment of the human resource potential, look how you can maximize the capacity, and then you look at products that you already produce, raw products, let's say, for example, agriculture products, rice, sugar cane you have, and vegetable. And then you can look how can we provide added value to these products. President Ali, who is very inspirational, he has invited me personally to come to Guyana, who is one of the drivers in the Caribbean, in the CARICOM, with regards to 25 by 2020, that means 25%. So that is somewhere where we can start right away. Start investing in adding value to our agriculture products, so food processing. So we're talking about production, innovative and efficient production. We're talking about packaging. We're talking about storage. We're talking about trading, distribution. So actually one of the first market that we have and products, because Guyana has fertile soil, in which the added value we can start, the first branch is adding value to the agricultural food processing market. That's why we came here to demonstrate and present what we can add to the Guyanese food processing market. There's only one.
Yeah. What is on my mind is if your company can recommend to the people of Guyana, or let me say to the government, with this wealth of information, so that they can be, or not just Suriname, but if involved, since, okay, we're talking about CSME, CARICOM Single Market and Economy, right? Along with the faculty of the board of the University of the West Indies, if they can come up with an initiative so that CARICOM can be the backbone or the benchmark to assist the government of the Guyana in terms of diversification. Because I think that the government, Guyana should start to diversify immediately.
Correct.
Yeah, immediately.
Correct. That's why we are first with preaching that.
Yes, immediately. Because when you have the money, sometimes you do not get the idea.
Correct.
So you should do the private sector, all the business. Because I believe we do need the human resource or the skill set.
Correct.
So that they will, especially so, and most importantly, in terms of the advent of the CSME dollar.
Correct.
Because we need one CARICOM dollar.
Correct.
Not just a CARICOM flag, not just a CARICOM passport, but the CARICOM dollar. And I think that this will be a win-win, win-win, win-win. And even when the United States and the United Kingdom and the Europeans here, we have a CSME, one CARICOM dollar, it will help even with the, I don't want to say poor, but the challenged CARICOM member state, even such as Haiti and Jamaica.
Yes.
So I would
would be glad to know if your company, can make such a formal, make an invitation to the government of Guyana, also to the Guyanese business sector, to come on board and to start immediately, because there is oil specialists here. What I'm seeing here, even before we had the oil and gas, education was free.
Yes.
So I don't think that Guyana should wait to have free education. It can be now. So I don't know if there is any other vital, or important, idea you would like to, to give us, to the people of Guyana here.
Well, first of all, let me use the words of His Excellency President Ali.
Yes.
When he visited Suriname for the GBS summit, in which he have made some statements that have triggered me to come here.
Yes.
That have pushed me. I couldn't sleep almost when he shook me. He came to our booth and he told me, he said, this company needs to come to Guyana.
Yes.
But I don't see you. You, the people of the Caribbean, especially Suriname and Guyana, need to be proactive.
Elected, appointed by President Ali. So, and I think on that,
of course,
in the sector,
in the
yes.
sector,
Yes.
but we also need to work from the ground up, because the small men also can contribute. We need to give the small men and certain people a second chance by creating programs, training programs that can maximize their capacity, customize it to meet their standards, to meet their knowledge base, to be, when the big development comes, that also has those facilities already prepared.
You mean the capacity?
The capacity,
To facilitate all of the
but
development.
also the facilities.
You have
when
the
we're talking
facilities.
about facilities, we're talking about the machines and the equipment.
You have all the machines.
We
You
have
the
machines and the equipment.
Equipments.
Within our discipline, let me say that, within
And
our discipline, we have the machine come with the expertise to go to the certain areas. So what we have developed is that we're not waiting for them to come.
No.
We can go to the areas as well. We're doing 100 kilometers from the capital, in which we are training in 5 without the whole of the Guyana and the Caribbean to join forces in order to bring long-term sustainable development in our countries.
Yeah, but in addition to either partnership or joint venture,
yes,
what I envision is that Guyana or the government needs to, let me say, charter or commission company like yours, not just a joint venture, but to charter.
Correct.
It's like the UN Charter.
Exactly.
Yes, you're directly commissioned and your company needs to be chartered.
Correct.
To work the document, and that can store the system, and that will not give a good impact.
Exactly.
Right? So it depends upon what the father of the nation or the presidents intend to do. If we can envision, right, or have the wisdom to envision such a program like this, because what I'm seeing, this is a win-win-win-win. Not that it will only create entrepreneurs, but it will reduce the number of early school leavers or dropout, adolescent pregnancy, children associated with crimes, homelessness, and the list.
With your vision, I must say the willingness is there, because the president invited us.
Yes.
And hopefully we will meet him before we leave. Let's say we will meet government
Which I think
officials.
he will.
We will meet them.
Yes.
And your message will be brought to them as well as our message, because we believe in the joining forces.
Yes, together.
With the small men, together with the big man.
Yes.
with the elders, with everybody, with everyone from all levels of society. And we are really grateful for supporting us
Yes.
and for advising us.
Yes.
And we'd like to stay in touch with you.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So this
Many
is
thanks.
Yes.
this is has been a good statement we've had, and our CEO, Mr. Maurino Panza, has shared views with Mr.
Oral sample.
Sample. We thank you very much. As a matter of fact, this is live, so by the time you go home, probably
Yes.
you will have your reactions.
Yes.
Panza Group is all over the world.
Yes.
We are live and we are kicking. Thank you very much.
Yes.
We'll do a take now from the vegetable machine. We are in the process of slicing.
Come on, slice back.
Yeah, we're in the process of slicing cucumbers,
To the
and
supermarket.
string beans.
No, no, no. Stop it.
Yes.
A little bit of bora.
Well, the fare is okay. We've had our juice. We are busy.
Een beetje groter. Just a matter of seconds.
This machine has a capacity of 100 or 150 kilos an hour. So a small bundle of string beans is done within a second.
Yes. In Guyana they say bora.
Oh, a small bundle of bora. Of course, we target also the Guyanese listeners and viewers. And I was tempted to say Kousaband.
So you need to adjust it. You have the speed of the conveyor and you have the speed of the knife. You need to adjust it to get the exact size you want. For the exact size, you need to adjust both the speed of the conveyor belt and you need to adjust the speed of the knife.
It does okra as well.
Yeah.
Okra,
Okra?
pumpkin.
Yes, pumpkin, yes.
Any greens.
Yes, any greens. This is a leaf and stem cutter.
So with all color greens, all those kind of vegetables with leaves can also go through it.
Good, good. All right, I gotta be going now.
Okay.
So, nice meeting you. Yes,
Nice meeting you.
Mr.
We'll be in touch. Yes, blessing too. We'll be in touch about the things going on.
The ambassador, maybe you
Yes.
can introduce the ambassador.
Yes, we
Is
have.
live up on the
Yeah,
channel.
we are live, and we are now visited by the ambassador of Suriname in Guyana, Miss Blankendaal.
Ja,
Welcome.
dank u wel.
We just had a demonstration of our leaf and stem cutting machine.
Interesting.
Especially for you, we have left some watermelon
Wow.
to press
Okay.
in order for you to witness also the press, the hydraulic press.
Yes, yes.
While we have you here, you have been in our booth yesterday,
Yes.
and I would like you to do your recommendation or give us your opinion on the setting and the participation in this Guyana Basin Summit.
Well, first of all, what I have seen that the different Surinamese companies have displayed is very amazing, and I would like them to encourage to continue what they are doing. When it comes to Panza Group, I have noticed that Panza Group have different areas which they displayed in their booths, and I feel very honored, and I'm also very proud of the different areas that are being displayed here in the booth. And what I've been told by the director, Mr. Panza himself, is that they are interested in looking at opportunities here in Guyana to see how they can be part or how they can come into this market. And I have encouraged him to do so.
Thank you very much. Of course, we will try to get all our partnerships and all our endeavors
Yes.
to be part of the development in Guyana as well.
Yes, yes.
We know
yes.
that the challenges can be there,
But despite the challenges,
despite,
yes, yes,
we will set foot and make the steps necessary to be a player in the economical process that will be developed.
yes.
Thank
yes.
you very much. And I would say enjoy being in our stand.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure that Mr. Waterbera has saved some watermelon,
Watermelon.
juice for you.
Yes. Okay.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Like I said before, we have had some impressions. Of course, our motto is sustainable development, long-time sustainable development during and beyond oil and gas, and based thereon, exploring all options that are available to have our presence felt in Guyana. Yes. We also have some university students from Guyana in our booth, and I would like to ask this very gentleman your name, please.
My name is Saifa Garaj.
Mr. Saifa, welcome in our booth. I've noticed that you have been around, passing our booth, being in our booth. Do you have an impression that you want to share with us?
Well, I'm a volunteer here, so I'm all over the place, making sure everything is going right. I've seen all of your equipment. I was very interested to wonder what they were, and now that I'm here, I'm finally seeing that they're mostly juicers and so forth.
Yes, we have a variety of food processing equipment. You have missed the first pressing of pineapple and watermelon, but I think we will continue just now with a second turn of pressing some Guyanese fruits, pineapple, and watermelon probably, and you will be able to enjoy some.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I would welcome you on stand and who I'm talking to.
I'm Sandy Energy.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome.
Can we also have your opinion of our appearance, of the activity that you see?
Well, I was here yesterday and I spoke to him. He gave us the entire rundown of the entire operation and everything, and he was like advising us on how we should start looking into basically starting up our own business from a very young age and stuff like that. And yeah, it basically what I got from it is that these small equipment, they're more for small scale businesses, and you kind of the more you get it is you could expand as an individual.
Yes.
So yeah, he also told us that we could see the juicing process.
Welcome.
I could
It will happen just
participate
now.
and get to taste the juice.
It will happen just now. Of course, within your study, your area of interest, it's always good to look at your future.
Yes.
And we recommend all youngsters to look at the sustainability also in development. And also these machines will provide you the solution
Yes.
to have a business starting from home, getting the right environment, and increasing the potential.
Yes, yes, yes.
And of course, it could be manned by one, but
Yes.
you can also employ 2 or 3
Yeah,
people.
2 or 3 people, yeah.
In a configuration where you and where you guarantee the consistency.
Yes, yes, yes.
So thank you.
Thank you very much. It's
Yes.
nice having.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we are now witnessing the startup of the press by our ambassador from Suriname in Georgetown, Miss Lisetta Blankendal. Miss Lisetta Yari, can you pull up the level, please? You see, Her Excellency has engaged the press process already, and we see that it's a very juicy pineapple. So, the solid pineapple is turned into juice meanwhile. Even. CEO Mr. Panson? Fresh juice without any additives. On behalf of the CEO.
So let me ask a
You
question.
have?
Can this do coconut?
After it's grated, you have to grate it first. It will not. It will not extract juice from the hard fruit.
So you have a chicken?
We have a slicer.
Where's the slicer?
That
And it does
all of
coconut?
It does coconut as well. It does coconut
What's
as
the
well.
cost for this machine?
This machine is around $6,000, but of course FOB Paramaribo because we're not delivering in Guyana yet.
And this one, and the one to chip too.
The one that chips, these prices are let's say you have different prices. Yeah, you can have our card, and we can link up, and then we can talk about yes. There you are.
And this is your name.
Yes.
Good. You hear from me. Thanks.
Yep.
For the social band.
We
Pansa, and now you will drink from Pansa. Please, make it toast.
Op het succes van Pansa. En ik zou zeggen, ga zo door. En ik hoop dus dat jullie vleugels ook in Guyana uitslaan. Ja. En ook gezondheid natuurlijk.
Amen, amen.
Ja.
Proost.
Gezondheid. Proost.
Proost.
Joost, proost.
Yes.
Het smaakt naar meer.
I won't say that we're not used to sweet pineapples, but these pineapples, the one that we sampled today, I think they're worth saying that they are a good produce. So I don't know which farm has produced this, but the soil is excellent.
I know him for 12 years now.
Yeah, it's like 12 years. 2010.
Yes. But
Yes, this
you
is
can interview him as well. He's
Yeah.
doing a lot of work in Suriname, but he knows us as well.
Yeah.
So,
we have on our booth while demonstrating our agriculture food processing machines. We have somebody in another commodity, but still, it's also production and it's support to safe and quality production. And I would like him to introduce himself. Although I know him, he'll introduce himself.
Thank you. I'm Terence Badri. I'm the CEO of Exol Industrial Envy and now Exol Guyana Inc. We have been working closely with Pansa for quite some time. We provide all the support services when it comes to inspection and testing, specialty mechanical services, quality assurance, quality control, testing and qualification of welders, and so on and so forth down that line. So that's us in a nutshell.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, based on what I know, if you would tell all, it would not fit in a nut. You'll need some big containers for that.
Yeah.
But Terence, thank you for your statement. I know that we are sometimes also challenging your services.
It's all welcome.
And, yes, but we keep the tension and we keep the service going. His company has recently been very instrumental in our certification process back in April. And it's good that even on the GBS in Guyana, we are neighboring.
Yeah.
Because their booth is across
Just
ours.
across.
And you see, whenever good people meet, they will follow each other and they will set the footprint.
Most definitely.
So you are now in Guyana and you have established already. So Terence, here we come.
Thanks, man.